So the importance of manufacturing, I think, is related to the fact that we can increase productivity. Actually, manufacturing is increasing continuously productivity. We can create quality jobs, which is very important for any country. And we can also create the products to solve the future needs and current needs of our society. So that's why manufacturing is at the center of each nation. And actually, after the crisis, nations with strong manufacturing had a better situation than other nations. So this, I think, is at the core of that, there is research. So we need to really do something to improve our abilities in solving this problem. And by doing that, we will also be able to increase the economical value of these activities. So how to do it? How to do it is obviously a big issue, but I think research really and development is at the center, at the core, if we really want to do that. But obviously we need to think about research in a bit different way from what is classical approach. You know, we normally say, okay, we go from basic research, then to applied research, and then down to application, and then industrial application, and then finally production. But if you look at the time it takes to go from an idea that is done in basic research to application that can be really sold is around 20 years. And then once you do it in one company, if you want to spread in the market, it takes another 20 years. So at the end, it's 40 years before an idea becomes a real commercial and used product everywhere. So it's too much. It's clearly too much. And therefore, this is not a model we can use. That's clear. So Europe has to really push for a model where everything becomes a bit faster, because we cannot create opportunities and jobs for 40 years ahead. We need to create something that in a shorter time will replace, you know, and create new opportunities. And the partnership put together people working more in the upper part of research and people working more toward the application part. And by making them interact, you basically can obtain both the things together. So you go in the direction that is upright. Because in that way, everything is faster. You have integration of knowledge, you have people talking together, and obviously communities like EFRA, for instance, are really in that direction, because they are public-private partnership where all the different actors, universities, research bodies, companies, big and small, they are talking together, they are working together, they are creating projects together, and therefore it goes a bit in the direction I'm saying. So I think that for the future, the partnership are really important, and Europe is doing that much better, in my opinion, than other countries, so probably we should try to foster that. Okay, but how can we make it happen, really? So I want to give you some example coming from the Italian perspective, and in particular the cluster Intelligent Factories, that is an Italian cluster on manufacturing. Okay, so Fabbrica Intelligente is basically an association that deals with manufacturing and is working together with the government on this topic. So I think this is, in practice, a step forward. So basically, what are the goals of the cluster? Create a stable and competitive national manufacturing community and propose research agendas. So that is the important point, because especially manufacturing is highly distributed. We have literally hundreds, thousand companies. So it's very difficult that this company can bring their voice to the ministries, because they are most SMEs, so there is very difficult opportunity for them. But if you join them together in a cluster recognized by the ministry, then, okay, you have a channel to bring the ideas directly to the politician. And now I want to briefly report on you on some ideas that are already taking place. So there are applications that are going on. What are the lighthouse plants? This is an idea launched by the cluster Intelligent Factory. They are fully operational production plants. Okay, so they are not toys. They are not plants in a research environment. They are production plants. Okay, so this is the first point. The second point is that they are new. They are completely new or deeply renewed plants based on Industry 4.0 technologies. Okay, so this is a requirement, which means that company invested in those plants, because otherwise it doesn't work. And on top of these plants, there is a big research innovation project. Big means around 10 million euros. So you see on the right that basically the plant is the basis. It has to be new, as to be the state of the art, the top state of the art. But on top of that, you mount a research project for 3 years that will bring innovation continuously to the plant. So that is the idea. So the plant is not static, but it's an evolving plant.